Hello, everyone. I'm excited to see you all here. My name is Changmin Jung. I'm a sales master, and I'm a vice center manager at Auckland Absolute Education Center. I'm going to tell you about number one global health supplement. Do you know what it is? Yes, it's HemoHIM. In 1997, as a government project, a Korea Atomic Energy Research Institute, I'm not going to say that name again, it's quite difficult to name, has researched to find out what is the good product for immune system for those cancer patients. Because the cancer patients, they are constantly having the radiation for their treatment. So they wanted to find out a product that will help them to actually boost their immune system. Do you know what those numbers mean for HemoHIM? I'm sure some of you knows, but maybe some of you don't. So it took 8 years to find the perfect ratio of the HemoHIM. And it costed them 5 billion Korean won, which is around 6.2 million New Zealand dollars. So it's a lot of money that has put on to find out how to make HemoHIM. And at the moment, it is selling 7 packets per second, which is more than toothbrush. Toothbrush is 1 a second. And 419 boxes per hour. And that makes 220 million packets per year. It is a lot of selling, right? So, after 8 years of research, they put a lot of money into it, and they found these 3 ingredients and the perfect ratio for combination. That are Angelica gigas, Cnidium officinae, Peonia japonica. That's very difficult to name, right? It's not that difficult in Korean, but in English it's very hard for me. And those are the common Asian traditional ingredients that actually enrich your blood. And Atomy HemoHIM is number 1 individually approved functional food. That means it is a whole new compound created by the institute that will improve immune system. So there's no other ingredients like HemoHIM in the world. Because of the high cost they have put on and the length research, they actually priced HemoHIM about 1,000 New Zealand dollar for 30 packets. How expensive is that? That's why HemoHIM at first hasn't been sold for many people. Not many people can actually buy them because it's really expensive. It's prestigious product. But the Atomy chairman Hangil Park actually found the HemoHIM, and then he thought, this is a good product. We have to know everyone, and then they will have to buy this product, and everyone will be able to purchase the product. How to do that? By mass production. So Chairman Hangil Park actually offered the Kairi, the institute, that I'm not going to say the name again. We will mass produce and then let's price it down. And at the moment, HemoHIM is sold about 1/10 of the price of the initial price. And HemoHIM is now selling 19 countries globally and is number 1 best-selling health supplement in Korea in the network marketing for 9 consecutive years, which is from 2014 to 2022. And now, HemoHIM is the number 1 exported health supplement in Korea that actually overtopped the red ginseng. Red ginseng has been number 1 for years, and now HemoHIM is the number 1. So why are people buying those HemoHIM? Yes. So why people are buying the HemoHIM? Why? Do you know? because of its effect. Because people, once they have it, they like it because it helps their health. The benefit of HemoHIM is like this, and it's not only limited to these ones. The list goes on. So one of the examples I want to share with you is when my kid, like 3-4 years ago, my kid was, every winter, they had to go and visit doctor because of the cold. Because every winter, they continue coughing and then having a runny nose, and then we had to go and see GP, and that costed, well, it doesn't cost, but it costed our time, you know? Yeah. And at that time, they were just about 5 years, 6 years old. So I get to know about HemoHIM, and I gave them half packets of HemoHIM per day. And ever since that, we never go and visit GP because of the cold for years. And one of my sponsors had very bad sinus problems. And she took HemoHIM more than 2 a day, 3 or 4. And after a period of time, she can now breathe with mouth closed. And one of my partner's daughter had a cold hand and feet. And after about 3 months of having a HemoHIM, she is now having a warm hand and warm feet. So you can see there are a lot of effect, a lot of benefit by having HemoHIM. And it's quite different people to people. Why? I will tell you a little bit science behind it. It might be boring. I'll make it short. So after the clinical study, they found 3 key points of HemoHIM. Number 1, it activates NK cells. Number 2, it activates immune cells. Number 3, it creates cytokine. I'm going to emphasize on the first point, natural killer cell. NK cell is called natural killer cells. What NK cell does, it destroys harmful cells in our body. How? It's quite different to other immune cells. There are 2 main immune cells in our body. One is T cells and one is B cells. And who here gets flu vaccines every year? Only 1, 2, 3. Yes. Do you know what flu vaccines are? They are a small amount of virus, flu virus, that actually injected our body. And then they will let those 2 cells know they are the virus. So those 2 cells can attack them when a vast amount of virus comes in our body. And who knows? No. Who is good at remembering things here? No one. Good. Who is good at forgetting stuff once you learn something? It's me. I'm really good at forgetting stuff. And those 2 cells are the same. Once they learn the virus, they will forget slowly. That's why we have to get flu vaccines every year. And what is NK cells? How do they work? They actually remember the status of the body. What is a normal? What is a healthy body status? And whatever that is not normal comes into our body, the natural killer cells will go and attack those cells or virus. That's how NK cells work. So they don't really need to learn every virus. They will naturally know that what's entered in our body is bad. Just like the cancer cells. Cancer cells are really good at hiding. But NK cells are professionals. They will go and find them and then attack them and kill them. So it is very important to have NK cells activated. We have NK cells in our body, but not every cells are activated. NK cells activation level is maximum when we are age of 20s. And it reduces to half when you reach 60s. And it also reduces to 1/3 when you reach 80s. So it is very important to have NK cells activated. And HemoHIM is very special product that will actually activate NK cells. And HemoHIM also has been recognized globally, having 16 patents worldwide. And those are the few examples, and the list goes on. So it is recommended for everyone, like this. Whoever exercise, whoever doing the home stuff, whoever working, whoever student, seniors, children. So it's for everyone. It is important to have your NK cells in your body to be activated and to stay healthy and have a cherished life. The price of the HemoHIM is $155 for one set that has 60 packets in it. And if you take 2 packets per day, it's around $5. That is a cup of coffee. So if you reduce a cup of coffee a day and take 2 HemoHIM, that is not gonna cost you any more than having a cup of coffee a day. And also you will have healthier and have more quality life with HemoHIM and with Atomy. Thank you.